we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so with ease, let go of the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds that.
Call you Dale, cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
You spin my head right round, right around. When you go down, when you go down.
Walk out the house with my swagger, hop in that window, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious, I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on, unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night, cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot, cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round, when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round, right around. When you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. Shawty must know I'm the man. My money love her like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Dance, I'm like that's part of my. We building castles that's made out of. She's amazing, I'm fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. You spin my head right round, when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round, right around. When you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be.
Yeah. Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they, they give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They wanna scheme, cause I wanna sing. And she want the team, and she want the team, and she want the team. I'm what I hype about, I'm what they rushing to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out, but I'm one away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype inside. I've been married them, but I can't wipe and I'm wiping. I fell back in love with the process now. Should've started with that, yeah. Different than all of them rats, my heart is a test. Lab on them outside and stuff in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like ill. Y'all gotta sell that, and the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that. Dust these Jones, I just need spell check. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team. They wanna scheme, cause I wanna sing. And she want a team, and she want a team, she want a team.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers. To the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. 18 Cardinal. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they have a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. That is good for an Indianapolis first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's go.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And the power play up the gut hole results in 2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
19 Tiger.
Taylor again. Galloping inside the 40. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
First trip to the red zone for the Colts. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20.
Cowboy
Looking inside the red zone. That's caught by Chris Olave. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go. Roll, go.
Now for the first time, here's the rookie from Oregon State. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Ready.
Now looking to throw. Gets him close to 8 on that effort. Nice slide at the edge. That brings up 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go next.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The big play nets him 17 yards. And fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Ready.
Blown back to the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Warrior 70. Bronco 80.
He's dropping back to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Yard coming up.
Here we go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Here we go. Set. 60 by 70 Lions. Ready.
Another carry for him. That'll be the first and more. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's a 26-yard gain on fourth down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
All right, Kate, little confession time. And you know what they say, confession, good for the soul, bad for the reputation. I think my most negative grades carrying out fakes were on toss plays like that. Because you toss it, you know it's going for a big play, and all you want to do is watch it and not carry out your fake.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hey, hey. Get it.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13.
Come on, come on. Go.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Looking right, and he finds it. And he gets this forward to the 19.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. 3rd down. And you just get the play off. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second fight.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers start off well to tie things 7-7. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Pittsburgh right after this. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Man in motion out of the slot. To the air now on 1st and 10. Left side into the hands of Warren. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Running back sent in motion left. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
19 Tiger.
Trying to throw this from the gun. going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
That's another Colts. First down. 16 yards. And the Colts first down.
They are throwing it again. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's go now. Wh0aTV.
From the red zone now. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Sticking to the air here. Throws caught. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Caught out wide. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a second quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Here's a toss running left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Ready. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Connects on the crosser. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Steelers have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready. Ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. Racing down the left side. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
Kate, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's completed right side. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. They get 23 on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space, to find those completions outside the pocket.
So first and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Taylor. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Third down from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and it's incomplete.
The kick by Ryland is good. And they've taken back the lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Go.
Back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still at the 40 here, second and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Ready, ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts might be able to get some points late after the interception. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time, what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Back now, pressure coming. Finding the run hole, back-to-back plays. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 60 Eagles, 60.
Lone back gets the handoff. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Get it. Let's go.
Setting up to throw. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Come on. Ready.
They'll throw it. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 27-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go. Let's go.
And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
He'll work against the blitz. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10, looking to throw. All the left side. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd down carry for Taylor. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
3rd and long for him here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Fits it through the middle. The 40. At the 20. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game. Always set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw now. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We've set it down from 37. They go play action on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Dumps this underneath to Taylor. And the Steelers get to it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Get it. Ready.
On first down, they'll run. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Cut out left. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
You know, I like the completions. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 45-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
At the 46-yard line.
19 Charger.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. He gets 6 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Slot man motioned over. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Taylor trying the left side. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. It just couldn't quite find the connection.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Dropping back to throw. The coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Got all of it, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Running this one left. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 37-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw here. That one's complete over the middle. He gets loose down the right side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers come through to tie it in the 4th. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field. We know before the game, the momentum was called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
And this one will not make it to the landing zone, so the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. Going now on 1st down. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Colts.
Looking in the air here. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's another Colts 1st down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Colts 1st down.
Pass play now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And this one's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. 40. Into the red zone. Into the house it goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers grow their lead to 8. Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it.
Kid, I know what you were waiting for and what I was waiting for, and that was that official to raise his hand. I think we all assumed that was going to be taken to the house. It wasn't, but it could be in pretty short order because this offense now set up for some serious success.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts down by only 2 in the fourth. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. All right, they're going to throw for it. And they drop just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
Go!
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers pushing to get within range for a game winner.
Ready?
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's a toss headed right. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Buffalo 18. Come on, come on.
He'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Brings up 3rd and
To throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go.
Give now to the running back. carousel moving into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
Ready.
Design quarterback run here. With the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Hey, check Cougar 19.
Johnson. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Ready.
Well, a field goal would break this tie, Brock, but the offense is staying out there. It's 4th and goal.
Here we go.
Here we go with Johnson. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to call their final timeout here. Just 9 seconds to go. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here he is to throw. Caught, nice game left side. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 24-yard gain on the play.
Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
From the jaws of defeat, they snatched this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready?
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Back now, pressure coming. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
New set of downs from 37.
Get it. Ready.
Plowing up the middle. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead in this game. So great work by the running back there. Brock found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. Challenge has been laid down, partner. It's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Now it's his turn in overtime. On the move, headed right. High with the grab. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A pickup of 17. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A throw here on 1st. Dialing up a receiver screen. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. They were Johnny on the spot.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like he's just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
It's inside the 10. Pass is cut at the 9. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts trim the lead to 1. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts tie this game up. Next score is going to be the one, Brock, that ends this game. All right, we're set and back underway. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Quick toss headed left. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Got it. Ready?
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Here's a throw. Complete out to the right. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On 3rd down, here's Johnson. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay,
big moment here in OT. The offense staying out on 4th.
Check, Panther. Ready.
They'll toss it to Johnson. They blow this play out. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
First down from the 42. They'll come out throwing. It's his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. As they'll be left with just 1 more to work with here in OT. Second and 3 now.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Putting a receiver in motion. Working now from the gun. Taking a shot towards the end zone. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
action on the last play, and now it's third down. Looking to throw it. Has it downfield, working the left. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Now they'll stop the clock with 9 seconds left in OT.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Okay, ready?
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Viking 18, Warrior 70.
From the red zone on first. Has it down close. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts claim a 6-point lead. It all came down to the situation they hoped for, Brock. Ball in their QB's hands with a chance to win it, and he came through when it mattered most.
And all you really do and hope for in that moment, and when it arrives, is you got the right man under center for the job, and in this moment, he was that dude.
So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.